hands back a little bit. Yeah. One more time.
Did someone give the singers a C?
I'm sorry? Pardon? Oh, yeah. No, this is way too far out, so pull them, be comfortable. Your elbows should be just a little bit in front of your body. So, and hands down here. There you go. Make sure it's not cocked over that way. Okay, there you go. Motion a little bit smaller on the downbeat and then start right away. But that was really very good. I love your tempo. Congratulations. This is the first one that hasn't been a dirge. Watch that you keep it going and it never stops. Occasionally on the rebound from one, you've gotten them there a little fast, and now you have to, and now it stops and goes on. Make sure it's a nice steady tempo the whole time. But that was really very good. I think your hands could be just a little bit lower. Conduct the first couple of bars for me again, will you please? So I think they can start a little bit lower and pull them in. There you go. There you go. That's better. Left hand's a little bit higher than your other one. I don't know if you can. It's tough to tell when you're standing there. Good. That's very nice. Really good. Looks very good. Very nice. Yeah, go ahead. We'll take her last. The beast. That's okay. Come on. Start one more time, please, Aaron. You guys weren't going at his tempo. Don't let him get away with that. No, stop. Make him start again. He caught up eventually, but you were like a beat ahead. They were a beat behind, actually.
Is it too fast?
No. If you're the conductor, it can't be too fast. Even if you're wrong, you're right. Hands a little bit lower, please. Pretty good. You skipped over one beat there at the end real quickly. Why don't you do the last 3 bars? One more time, last 3 bars. Hands lower. They're generally a little bit too high. This is too high. So down here. So somewhere around in here is your playing. This is where your beat should generally be. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So just a little bit lower overall. technique I'm looking for on the last beat. Last beat still has to have an ictus, so make sure you give me a nice downbeat, and it's not just this way. So downbeat and then this way. Remember the check marks?
Yep.
So they should kind of look like, we got green today. Like that. And then when you get to this part, you go, and then like that. But just so you're not going, take it off that. Last 3 bars again. That was good. Reiterate also, on all your preps, make sure that your preps come up and in, not just up, not just straight up and in. Think of it like, you're going to start in the middle, so take your hands out just a little bit and then move them into the middle where you want to be for your downbeat. Last 3 bars. It'll take just a little bit of work for both those things on the end. E, click, and then head out. So down and then head out. And then for your cutoff here, and just a little ictus at the very end. So not down and stop, cross, and like that. Okay? Good, very good. Mostly it's the height of your hands. Check it out in the video. Just get them a little bit lower overall. That'd be great. Good job. That was not enthusiastic applause. Hands a little bit lower. Fingers. There you go. Relax these. There you go. You know what you did? Just as you started, you looked down at the music. You went. So keep them up. Keep your eyes up, at least for the first couple of bars. You know this piece anyway. You don't really need to look. So try this. On the very last note, try this. D. So bounce a little bit, and where your bounce ends you, that's where you want to go sideways. D. One motion. D. Can you give me a little click on the downbeat? There you go. D. Better. On your rebound of 1, kind of consistently, a little bit moving away from it a little bit quickly. So it should be, where should it be? The rebound for 1. You can tell me.
It should be towards the next beat.
No, it should be away from the next beat.
That's what I meant.
Right. Okay, so away from the next beat means that for you, looking at me, it should be here, and then you're going this way instead of ba.
Okay.
So here. Do a couple of bars. Do the first couple of bars. Everybody play. Hands a little bit closer in. There you go. Elbows out. There you go. Watch that you're not coming up a little bit on your prep, and that you're not giving us just a little bit of a little bit of prep on your prep. There's just a slight bit of movement down, right before you start up. Don't think, if you think of your prep as needing an ictus, I think everybody will be less likely to move before. It starts with a click, click, like that. Okay? Very nice though. Good looking. Very nice looking pattern. Coming around 2 and getting to 3 kind of quickly, so you're having to slow down and almost stop when you get into 3. So 1, this is what I see. 1, 2, 3. Instead of 1, 2, 3. On out and come around. Just take your time. Hands just a little bit more together. There you go. That's good. That's a good level though. Yeah. Hold on one second. So make sure your hands are really, really still. When you were looking around, they're still moving just a little bit, and then right before you start, they're still moving, and then you go into it. As still as you can possibly make. I mean, really, 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 really still. Try the last one again. Just give me a little bit more here, and then right where you end. Right where you end, that's where you want to go out. You don't need to make one motion here and then start out. Continuous motion, like that. Just the last downbeat. Yeah. That's better. That's better. Good. Think of this more with your whole arm, and not so much like between your elbow and your hand. There's a little bit of this going on. See what I mean? Like this instead of your whole arm. So your elbow angle should really remain kind of the same all the time. If you find that what you're doing is like this, this is not what you want. Your elbow should kind of remain at this angle, at least for what we're doing right now. I mean, this is not going to be true universally, but for right now, this consistent tempo, consistent dynamics, and consistent style that we're doing, keep your elbow there, just like this. Do a couple of bars, please. So that's good. Strive for consistency in the look of your pattern. It should look the same every time you do it. Sometimes your one is good and it's going straight up. It's coming up and then going out. Sometimes it's kind of doing a little bit more jagged thing. Just try to make sure that every time you make the shape of the pattern that it's the same. One way to do this, by the way, is to put up a diagram or something on the wall. Use a whiteboard or something and trace the pattern so that your muscle memory is being taught. That's one thing about conducting. It's kind of like an athletic activity. I mean, there's there's muscle memory to be learned. Okay, nice job. Okay, now we're just being quick. Who's going to be last, I guess? All right. I get it. Okay, pretty good. Your pattern looks very nice. Sean, it's better up and active. The very last note. You want to do it again? It can be a little bit more localized. I think everybody's got a little bit of a misconception about it, which is that you've got it's when you come to the end and you get your downbeat, then starting from right there, doesn't have to come up, and you don't have to finish this motion, and then go into it. You want it to be down here, and then go right from there. And again, this should be along the plane of the beat, wherever the rest of your beats have been. So down here, and then finish there too, which is where everything is. So give me the down group, the last downbeat again, please. It can be small, so give me a little bit smaller and start from there. Boom, boom. One more time. Yeah, that's good. It needs to come up, it needs to bounce a little bit. And we're getting, yeah, that's fine. You're getting there. Take a look. Remember, it needs to look like the diagram there. Boing, and then go sideways. All right? Okay. Very nice. Here's what we're going to do.